raise hand button if you have a question. We'll begin here with Jay Anderson. Jay, your line is now live.
Hey, thanks very much. And, Ty, after your last fight, you said you wanted to get back in ASAP and you were kind of willing to work your way up the ladder. It seems you got everything you wished for, a quick turnaround, an undefeated prospect. How happy are you with this matchup?
Oh, man, I'm stoked to be back. I couldn't have asked for a quicker turnaround. I was fortunate that I put on a show and they asked me to come back right away, and I got what I asked for. So, and regardless of how well I performed and how I felt like after the fight, and being that I asked for it, I wasn't about to turn it down.
Good stuff. And, Dalton's obviously a pretty impressive physical specimen, and he's been fighting at 205 until recently. Give us your thoughts on the matchup, and have you done anything special to prepare for this?
No, as far as preparing for this fight, I didn't change anything. I'm a strong believer in, as long as I lead the dance, it's gonna be my fight. He's gonna have to try to imply his game plan against me. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing, I don't see this fight really going wrong. He is definitely probably the strongest and the most explosive and athletic guy that's been in front of me. But as far as that, I think even him coming down to 85, he definitely shows that weight cut really makes a little bit of a difference, because he gets tired quick, and I think I'll use that to my advantage.
Connor?
Hey Ty, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for asking. Obviously, Dalton's, he's a big wrestler from those last three fights. We saw that, and in your loss to Joseph Creer, Creer kind of kept shooting in for that takedown rounds 2 and 3. What improvements have you made in your takedown defense and grappling game since then?
Since the Creer fight, I was at CSA preparing for that fight. So I think the big difference was that is a striking gym, and I didn't have too many big bodies to work with, and everyone likes to strike there. So it did play against me just a little going into that fight, but it was also my fault that I got comfortable striking, thinking that he was just going to strike with me. Now that I'm back at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas, and it's a wrestling-based gym, everyone can wrestle that's my size or bigger. I've been able to work with guys that are constantly shooting on me round to round, and I got a good mixture of guys that are high-level wrestlers that's got collegiate wrestling experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I saw you post on Instagram too. It was kind of like a then and now photo, and you obviously slimmed down a lot too, and it looks like you put on some muscle as well. So, how much do you feel like you've changed since that career fight to now?
I think my mindset going into this fight and back then is night and day. That loss it hurt, man. It stung for months, and it I told myself I refuse to ever let myself look that way again, like physically, mentally, or even in a fight. I honestly believe I looked completely terrible. I've been in sports my whole life, and I've never performed that bad. And it maybe wasn't that bad to some people that watched the fight, but to me, I felt like I was a disgrace to myself. And going into this fight now, I pushed myself as much as I possibly could, and I just refuse to go back to that.
Thank you, Ty. Wish you the best on Thursday.
I thank you for the time today. I know you said that the cut is a hard one for Dalton Rosta to make, but it's hard to see the evidence of that because he's got 3 TKO finishes in 3 Bellator fights. So how do you plan to draw him out into the deep water?
Honestly, I'm not even looking to take him out into deep waters. I want to beat him when he's really good. To me, I want to beat guys when they're at the peak of their performance, and not when they're starting to drown in that 15 minutes, I think that's where you can show how good of a fighter you are. And he has a lot of muscle. The dude's probably more muscular than I am. And obviously he's fought at 205, so now him being able to cut down to 85 and still carry all that muscle, that plays a big role. Part of the reason why I don't put on as much muscle as I could is because I want to still be the fast guy at this division. I want people to play to my tempo and my pace. And a lot of guys that I train with have a hard time with it, and it's going to start to show eventually.
Thank you.
Dunham?
Hi, Ty. How's it going? You've obviously fought in this in the Bellator bubble in Connecticut for the fight, your last one. Do you think that it benefits or hurts your preparations? The whole quarantining and being in your room and not being able to interact with everybody. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
For me, I think it's a good thing. I don't really do much fight week. Like I have that football mindset when 2 days or the day before the game, I stay off my feet for a day or two and I don't do anything. So as far as quarantining, like it works in my favor. I get to rest my body and recover as much as I can in these couple of days leading up to the fight. Just because even then, I like to get my last hard day, literally exactly 7 days from the fight. So I can use as much recovery as I possibly could leading up. And there's no way that 7 days is gonna make a big impact on my performance come fight night.
Where does a win on Thursday night land you in the division?
Well, being that I started with Bellator on a loss, that put me at 0-1. I'm 1-1 now. Putting me at 2-1, I think that gives me just a little pull enough to where I can start making some noise. I'm not expecting a lot after this fight. A 2-1 record. If I win this fight, I become 2-1. I still feel like I've earned my stripes. But if I can put on another show and show that I can make it exciting, I think going forward, I can start really asking for fights when I want it, and we'll see.
We have time for one or two more. Luis, go ahead.
Hi, how do you see Bellator middleweight division, and where do you feel in the division winning this fight?
Winning this fight, being that I think they said something about Dalton being the number 10 ranked middleweight, and he's 3-0. I think beating him, that puts me right around there. And moving forward, there is a lot of guys that's been here for a while. So moving forward, I think we'll see me fighting guys with a higher record and that's been here making some noise.
Lenny?
Hi, Ty. Just the one from me. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So you've got 6 fights in your pro MMA career, but all your wins, they're all by KO. Does that continue this weekend?
I hope so. If I do get a decision win, I'm gonna be very upset. I don't want to be in there for 15 minutes. Not because I don't trust my cardio, just because I want to be a show fighter. I want to show guys I'm gonna fight at my impose my will on people and beat them quickly.
Thanks, Ty. Good luck this week.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.